All right, a very good day to everyone. My name is George Asian. I am a member of ecooperative.africa. We're going to wait a bit. Let's have more people join us. I believe that if we pay attention to him, we'll learn a whole lot about how money works, the direction of money, the behavior of money, how we can use money to, do a whole lot of things. And in the last 26 days or so, we've been talking about everything that relates to money, including crypto, forex, MLM, digital marketing, sales, fundraising, crowdfunding, everything that has cooperative. eCooperative is primarily an information platform because we believe that you first have to learn before you can earn. That you should be learning, that if you learn enough, the information you have can help you earn as much as you want to earn. And then we have other strategies we use in eCooperative. For example, we believe that through team building, through working through a system that we have created, a decentralized system, you can raise funding for that project, whether it's a small project or a big project, you can raise funds for it. We also have other ways to raise funds for projects. I believe that family and friends is the first port of call. Every time you want to do any project, you want to do something that is big, you go to family and friends, okay? And they would usually support you without interest. They won't take collateral from you. They will behave like the banks would. They will just, trust that you know what you're doing. That's a part of it. Yet to be launched though, but that will be launched very soon and will enable you to, create a donation link where you can take that link, spell out whether it's medical funding, education funding, and you can get it across to family, friends, send you for your project. That's one way to raise funds from friends, colleagues, people who. There are other ways to raise funds. Another way to raise funds in your pocket, you're just not selling. So you can sell other people's products, you can sell other people's services and get the commission, capital eventually. So in eCooperative, we have what is called ecooperative.shop, where once you're a member of you can click on it and then upload whatever it is you're selling, whether it's your service you want to sell, your electronics, your car, your landed property, because we believe that very often you can liquidate a liability to raise funds. There are certain things that have high maintenance value around us that we need to liquidate so as to get the capital we need for that next project. So we can liquidate a liability. What liability do you have around you? Can you not place it in a community where people can look at it and people buy? You can also bring an asset to be liquidated so that you can have capital for the next business you want to do. So the ecooperative.shop enables you to sell services, to sell products, to sell electronics, anything, and that one is up and running. So what other ways can you raise funds? Now, the simplest way to raise funds is to just save. So there are two ways to save. You can save in fiat currency. You can also save in cryptocurrency. So in ecooperative.africa, the path for cryptocurrency has been launched. ecooperative.africa is partnering with an American-based cryptocurrency wallet where you can, download. Once you're a member, you go there, you download that app, the wallet, and then you can do business there. You can do group savings. You can just keep in USDT and Bitcoin. As at a few days ago, we know that cryptocurrency, rather USDT, dollars particularly, has moved to about 575. Some people say 580 to $1. And so by the time we started making noise about this, the dollar to a naira was about 510, 500 naira. But it has moved. So if you just even kept your money just by keeping your money there. So that platform is already working. There's a strong partnership with BitNop, and you can just easily download and save. You can also send the money to anybody around the world. Just send crypto. That's the way the world is now. It's moving cryptocurrency as of today. I don't know, the last time I checked, Bitcoin was $62,000, and that is massive. A few weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, we started these classes. It was around $44,000, around 44. In fact, 3 weeks ago, it was $44,000. In less than 20 days, that moved from $44,000 to 62. I don't know how much it is today, but the last time I checked yesterday, it was $62,000 for one Bitcoin. That is massive. And so that platform is available on right now. You can go there and interface and get to learn about BitNop. There's also one other thing we do in eCooperative to raise funds is to save. Just save your 500 naira, your 1,000 naira. That has been yet to be launched, but of tools to you to receive loans. Okay, so you can take loans in fiat currency. You can take loans in fiat currency. Maybe if you save well enough, that's yet to be launched though. If you save well enough, you can get credit facilities from eCooperative, for small things you want to do or big things you want to do. I think, however, right now, through the BitNop app, you can raise a loan. If you save your crypto well in the BitNop app, you can get a loan to pay school fees, to do stuff, and so on. There's also the MLM part, the multi-level marketing part, or the network marketing part of eCooperative, where if you get on board by building a team, you can raise funds for anything. You want to join a network marketing company, maybe a supplement company, whatever company it may be, Longreach, Bold Gains, Alliance Emotion, GNLD, Tianxi Forever, Reader, whatever company you want to register in, you can join the system and use the platform, the simple system, 4x4 matrix to raise capital at any level for that product. And if you go to the eCooperative shop, you would notice that people from different companies are advertising and promoting their products. They are very powerful products. So ecooperative.africa is not a network marketing business. It's a cooperative. Ajo, we call it Osusu in the South. Some people call it Esusu, some people call it Ajo. It's a policy where you just come to the system and then you can raise funds to 8,000 naira, 64K, 512K to do whatever projects you want to do. So it's not the end in itself, it's a means to an end. You can use it to raise funds for your car, for your house, for your business. And that's why it's a reliable platform. And for heaven's sake, it's not a Ponzi scheme. All right, it's not a pyramid scheme. It's a platform to raise funds. So you can choose to join the system and not do the MLM part. And so, and services on the BitNop, and then do transactions with your cryptocurrency. You're good. You can choose to save traditionally. You're good. You can choose to get a loan or to create a donation link. You're good. So nobody's forcing you to build a team. That's why it's a very powerful system. So today, without much ado, that's just a summary of it. And to sign up is very easy. It's very affordable. Anybody can do it. It's $4, okay, at 500 naira. It's 2,000 naira. You sign up, and then you don't give the money to the cooperative because the cooperative runs a decentralized platform. I told you that the industrial revolution to pair, the sharing economy, pair to pair, is evident, is prominent in that system. So you're not putting money to a central bank or to a particular location. You're not giving money to a certain group. Rarely do that. Of course, there's some kind of centralized formation in eCooperative that enables for some kind of organization. But a vast majority of the money you made is from pair to pair. You know, the cooperative ones on that platform contribute money, give to somebody, contribute money, give to the next person. You know, so you give the first 2,000 naira to somebody in the system who's already a registered member. And if you want to build a team from there, you build your four. Once you get your 4 persons signed up, you take all that money and then you can move on like that. Get 8,000 at first level, 64,000 naira at the second level, 512,000 at the third level, and 4.4 million, 96,000 at the fourth level. And that's how it ends. You can choose to re-enter the system, you know. So it's very, very interesting, very exciting. If you're interested in team building on other options. So we have somebody who is here, someone who has been in the game for many years. I mean, it's veteran, someone that's been in the game for looking at 2002, 2003, 2004, 5, 6. He's been doing network marketing network marketing primarily. You know, we know him, but before he even did network marketing, he was doing consulting for companies. He, you know, top speaker, conference speaker, consulting for companies, helping them do stuff. He did engineering in school, University of Ife. He was the best in his class, first class student. Was involved in a lot of multi-level marketing businesses. Today he was also he is right now the GMD of Avenis Wealth, A2W group that has many, many concerns. They produce Reader that has a variety of products that can take care of people. They produce Reader, massive person, massive individual. He sits on the board of many, many organizations. Many organizations. I mean, you can Google him up and find out the kind of person he is. He has a lot of wisdom. Before we call him the grandfather of network marketing. So if you have anybody who you think should just come here, he has very busy, but he will spend a few minutes with us. Invite them to come. Grandfather of network marketing. Most of the top leaders in companies you see, whether it's Longreach, Norland, Forever, Eternal, Bold Gains, you see them, you can trace them to his tutorship, his mentorship, his training. They always give respect to him. Well-traveled around the world, built $1 billion naira businesses, not just theoretical, businesses that have generated billions of naira in revenue. He's also the co-founder of Bitnup, the Bitnup download use. He's a co-founder of Bitnup. Please, if you're just joining us, I'd like you to meet your sound. He's a co-founder of Bitnup, and he's also actively involved in eCooperative. So that's to tell you that he believes in the process and the projects. He supports these ideas to the system. He's actively involved, and I'm sure you understand what that means. And he has a lot of wisdom. He's going to open our minds. I'm sure it probably won't take, he will take as much time as he wants. Just pay attention, get your writing materials to write down information, learn. For someone that has created a business that generates billions of naira, I'm not exaggerating, billions of naira in revenue, and has done this and that, traveled around many countries around the world. I mean, people like Pastor Tunde Bakare is on his board. He's very done close stuff with Professor Patrick Tomi. He's also a pastor, the minister of the gospel. For those of us who are Christians here, he runs a church, has a church, a minister of the gospel, married to his secondary school sweetheart. Dated, he met that lady in secondary school, they eventually got married, he married for a number of years. One of his, I think his first daughter is in the university, someone else is in secondary school. He has a father, a mentor, a pastor, a trainer, speaker, teacher, a cryptocurrency enthusiast. I mean, if you go to YouTube and Google him, you see a lot of videos done on cryptocurrency during the bullish season. He was very strong in advocating for us to take advantage of the bullish season. This man is here to share his wisdom with us. I want us to pay attention as we make welcome. Let's call him pastor because he's a pastor. I know you want us to call him Mr., but he's a pastor. Adiolu Akiemi. Pastor Adiolu Akiemi, you're welcome, sir. So if the admin will just make him host, it'll be good. Admin, let's make him host. Welcome, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'd like to welcome everybody who is here today. Thank you for that introduction, Judge Asian. I appreciate. Okay, so we're going to get this meeting started. I would like it to be a little bit interactive, so I will be asking a few questions. I would like you to be able to quickly respond to me in the chat box. We are not going to take long, but we will be very effective. Okay, I'm here today. I'll be running a 4-part series, and this is day 1. But I'm going to do day 2. I'll do day 3. I'll do day 4. So I'm not just going to give you 1 hour. I'm going to give you 1 hour 4 times, and I think we can make it a weekly thing, or anytime the next slot comes up, I will jump on it. I'd like to welcome everybody who is here. If you know that this year is not over for you yet, and you can still, align your foundations and prepare for great things this year. You're still going to reap great rewards this year. And 2022, you're going to position for it powerfully. It will be one of the best years that you ever experienced till date. Can you give me a yes in the comment box? And you can let your yes have as many S's as you are sure that this will be your own reality. So you're going to do amazing this year, and you're going to position for greater years to come. I like to say yes. Okay, good. I can see the yeses flowing in there. Okay, this is a topic I'm very, very passionate about. And the more I talk about it, the more my insight deepens about it as well. I am very, very passionate about helping people gain financial mastery. I am excited when I'm able to take people from unconscious ignorance into unconscious knowledge, into conscious or conscious awareness. I tell people that there are different levels of knowledge. There's the level where you are ignorant of your ignorance. So you are ignorant of the fact that you're ignorant. Then there's the level where you become aware that you're ignorant. So you're ignorant, but suddenly light has shown, you're now aware of your ignorance. And then there's a level where you are now not only aware, but you are no longer ignorant because you now have knowledge. And then there's a time when you have knowledge, I don't even know you have knowledge, you're not aware of it. So I like it when I'm able to help people shine light brightly into their eyes and help them realize that there is something about their finances that they don't understand, and that they need to begin to take steps towards an appropriate destination, because many people have their financial goals wrong, have their financial processes wrong, have the concept about money wrong, and they are heading in a hurry to nowhere in particular, because if your goal is not correct, no matter how fast you run, you will not get there. They say that a fanatic is somebody who doubles speed when direction is lost. When you don't have direction, don't double speed. When you have to have direction, sit down, realign, be assured of what your direction is, and then you can apply speed. So I'm going to talk to you today about the introduction to financial intelligence. And I'm going to talk, if I talk to you about it 20 times, I will tell you different things. Still the same paradigm, still the same heart, but I'll say it in different ways, because I'm also understanding by and by as the days go by, how to make it clearer to my listeners, how to ensure that what you are hearing can be more impactful for you, and then you can take action with it. Now, I'm going to tell you a little bit of my own story, and I'll tell you a little bit of where things are at and why you need to take every opportunity that comes your way seriously. Okay, one of the first key things you want to do is you want to be able to, first of all, be able to earn income. I'm going to mute all. Allow me, I'll mute all, and then I will continue. So when I hand over the host rights, somebody will unmute you to ask questions. So for me, I realized that, we didn't go through school learning about finance. I studied electrical electronics engineering. Somebody studied agric economics. Somebody studied medicine. Somebody studied biology. We had GNS courses. At no point did we really ever encounter the topic of money as something that we need to manage, in our personal finance. Even those who studied accounting don't have financial intelligence. Okay, so this is something that is very crucial. It is not taught in the schooling system, but it's something that everybody who wants to have a beautiful future, who wants to have control of their resources and be able to finance their dreams needs to understand. This course is compulsory. It's a compulsory real course that everybody needs to learn, get a handle of, and be able to know what you need to do next. So I'm going to introduce you to this and say to you, you may be ignorant of your ignorance. I had a pastor friend who always said back in the days when I was in school that ignorance of one's ignorance is the minimum qualification required for admission into the College of Fools. That when you don't know and you don't know that you don't know, then you have been admitted. You have already gained admission. Your matriculation is about to happen. In fact, you're about to be enrolled into the school of fools. Because if you don't know what you don't know, then how will you ever take the steps to begin to be, to live out your life positively? Financial intelligence is one of those places where no matter how sophisticated you are in other intelligences, they don't compensate for lack of it. You can have academic intelligence, be a superstar academically, have a 5.0 GPA, CGPA after 5 years in engineering. If you don't have financial intelligence, you will suffer for it. You may have social intelligence, be able to relate with people from different backgrounds, have emotional intelligence to be able to understand how they feel, how to make deposits in their accounts, in their emotional bank accounts, and how to make withdrawals sensibly without bankrupting the relationship. You may have social intelligence like this. If you don't have financial intelligence, you will make the money and then you will lose it. Okay. You may also have spiritual intelligence. Okay. Be versed in the art of Bible study, of fasting, of praying. If you do not have sense of how your finances need to be managed, you don't understand the dynamics of your income, your expense, your cash flow, how to create assets, how to create liabilities, how to balance your portfolio, how to plan for the future, you will just be hopping from one investment scheme to the other. You will make a shipwreck of your finances. So today, I want you to pay attention to this because many people jump into many mistakes. Many people run away from many opportunities because these fundamentals are not in place. Today, I want to be able to take us in a journey that brings us into a greater awareness of what exactly should my conversation be about my finances. If I'm married, what should I and my wife be talking about as far as our finances? If I'm alone, what plans should I have before I get married? If I am whatever state you are, you need to be able to do an assessment of yourself, know exactly where you are in the 9-step process, and be able to begin to have a walkway forward to say from where I am to where I want to be, this is what I need to do to get to where I want to go to. I hold a very firm opinion that anybody in this life can move from where they are to wherever in life they want to be, okay, by being clear about where they are, by being clear about where they're going, and by asking for help every time they miss, they miss their way. Asking for help and saying, what, can you guide me? How do I move forward? What's up here? What can I do here? That little guidance can make a world of difference. So ladies and gentlemen, without much ado today, like I said, we don't have all day. I'll take a few minutes to do this, but I want to be able to basically start us off and introduce us into this world of financial intelligence. If you are still with me and you are eager to learn in the house today, can I hear your yes? Can you type yes in that chat box? Like I said, it's your participation and your, that will encourage me to know that this class is ready. And then that will give me ginger as well to want to share with you. So let me see your responses. Let me see that you are plugged in, and then I will give, and give. Okay. So I'd like you to look at the screen in front of you. And this is a very, like I said to you, is a very important discussion. There are 3 things about money that you need to learn. You need to learn how to make money. You need to learn how to manage money, and you need to learn how to multiply money. Okay, so there are 3 key solid courses. There is make, there is manage, and there is multiply. Okay, and in doing this, there are things you need to learn. There are skill sets you need to pick up. There's an intelligence you need to develop. There's a way I look at a deal, I look at an opportunity, and I'm able to analyze today based on years and years and years of understanding this, of learning this, of looking at this, that I want to transfer to everybody in this room. What I will really like, is that in 5 years' time, I will see Joseph Ochigo. I will see Glory Egan. I will see Mr. Livinus. I will see Felicia Olubusola. I will see Olajide Adereto. I will see Ngozi. I will see Oge. And they will have reached a particular destination in their finances that is enviable and inspiring to the people who are listening to their testimonies. They have earned good income. They have managed the incomes well. They have multiplied those incomes, and they are operating at a level in their lives where they are enjoying passive income. Their life is enjoying peace and tranquility. They are able to invest in the courses that they are excited about, and they don't have money worries anymore because they understood how to play the money game and they are on top of the game. Okay, that's what I want for you. Okay, and I think that will be possible if you pay attention, if you listen, and if you go beyond listening to say, you know what, I have a clear picture now. I would like, to ask for guidance. I would like to know what next. I tell people, the people that get lost in this world are the people who don't ask for guidance. If you are driving on the road, going anywhere, you may not know where you are going, but if your mouth is not sealed, and then your destiny is not sealed as well. If your mouth is opened, you can ask and say, I'm going to Lawansen. Can you describe the way to me? And if the person I'm asking doesn't know the way, they'll probably be at least able to direct me a little way further so that I can know where exactly I am going. So, ladies and gentlemen, today I'm going to be doing introduction to financial intelligence. Why is this important? Why do we do this? Who needs this? Okay, and then we'll do follow-up sessions on this, so that you can really be solid on these fundamentals, and you can take your own financial destiny to your hand and say, if it is to be, it is up to me. And ladies and gentlemen, you will never tire of hearing this, because until you get to the destination that you want to get to, you need to always encourage yourself and boost yourself every step of the way. Now, I'm going to ask a question very quickly in this place today. We have 10 faces in front of me here. 10 faces. Okay, and if we count from left to right, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then on second row we have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 1 is the young guy wearing dark specs on the left, and 10 is the old man wearing specs by the right bottom. Okay, now amongst these faces, you know the person's name. You know the names of the people in this picture. If you know 10 over 10, write 10 over 10. If you know 9 over 10, write 9 over 10. If you know 8 over 10, write 8 over 10. Score yourself, and score yourself honestly. If you know 6 over 10, write 6 over 10. You know their names. Okay, write the numbers that you have there. If you have 6 over 10, 5 over 10, whatever your score, write down your score. I'm going to give an award or a prize to somebody today, and I want to know, all the people that have 10 over 10, 9 over 10, 7 over 10, 6 over 10. I want to see if you have 1 over 10. How many of these names do you know? So I got somebody here who has 9 over 10, Rita. Somebody has 6 over 10, 7 over 10, 6 over 10. Okay. Is there anybody in the building that has 10 over 10? Anybody has 10 over 10? I can see 7 over 10, 6 over 10. Seriously, 2 over 10. Awesome. 8 over 10. Very good. And if you know very poor numbers, not a problem. So one of the things we're going to be doing to ourselves is enlightening ourselves. And basically, I wanted you to begin to familiarize yourself with wealth and the fact that there are different vehicles, different businesses, different kinds of people, different age boundaries, different sexes, different nationalities behind wealth. Okay, there are people that are wealthy from different climes, from different age categories, from different industries, from different places. Okay, so we're going to do a quick walkthrough with this. Maybe, who knows, maybe it's all I talk about today. Maybe I don't get into the meat of my conversation today, but I think it's good for us to begin to familiarize ourselves with this, so that you can say boldly, it doesn't matter where you're coming from, it doesn't matter what your history is, it doesn't matter which industry you play in or what line of work you do, it doesn't matter. Okay, wealth is an idea. Wealth is an idea. Wealth is a function of helping to solve problems, and human problems are in various categories, in various dimensions, from different places. And once you have an understanding of how to solve problems, you can begin to enjoy phenomenal value in these spaces as well. So very quickly, let's help ourselves. For those who know number 1 over 10, so give me the name of number 1 over 10 and the industry in which the person plays. Okay, give me number 1 over 10 and the industry that the person plays, and where does this person make money from? Okay, where do they make money from, and what kind of income do they earn? What kind of income is this person earning? Okay, okay, good. So somebody says Davido. Davido is the first person by the left. Number one, it says his music. How does Davido earn money? What does Davido earn money from? Where? What are the channels of income that Davido has that you know about? Okay, anybody can help me. Someone says royalty. Okay, so he's probably earned some royalty on the account of some of the music that some people are selling on his behalf. So maybe he has a record label who is selling, and then he's getting money from there. Somebody says endorsements. Okay, so I saw there's a banner somewhere in Maryland where they wrote Viva Davido, and Viva, I realized, the detergent. So he's earning money from that detergent because he's endorsing the detergent. Okay, somebody says entertainment, royalty, social media. Okay, social media is also an influencer. So somebody pays him as well for providing influence on social media because he has huge followership. He's earning that as well. He's also earning income from YouTube. Okay, because his videos have millions of views on YouTube, while he's earning some passive income from there as well. So if you look at this guy, for example, he's making money from a lot of places. And some of his monies are active income. He's still a young man. And some of his income are passive income. What is active income? Active income is income you make that requires your activity. What is passive income? Passive income is income you make that doesn't require your activity. Is income that is residual. You have already done the work in the past and you are earning perpetually in the future based on what you have done. You are earning based on no activity of yours, but based on the activity you have done in the past. You are earning either royalties, you are earning either some kind of commissions or some kind of dividends on the work you have done in the past. So Davido, if something happens to Davido today, for example, and Davido dies, okay, so and that's the very ultimate of it. Davido dies today, will the monies, which of these monies will still be earned by Davido's family? Which of his monies will still be available to people around Davido to earn? Whichever income category you define this way, royalty, is called passive income. And ladies and gentlemen, I don't care what you are doing. I don't care what exactly your line of business is. You need to build your business and build systems around your life in such a way that you are converting your active energy into active income that is invested into systems, into properties, into opportunities that have the capacity to pay you passive income, because your active income is strong in the prime of your life. Well, that active income must begin to prepare for winter by building a house, by building these businesses, by building systems that ensure that in the winter season of your life, money is coming in even without any activity going out. Okay, is this clear? If this particular paradigm I'm sharing with you is clear, just type in that chat box there, give me I. Okay, it's clear, give me an I. So I says, I understand the difference between passive income and active income. I realize that in the prime of my life, I will earn active income. As I begin to wind down my life, I need to begin to create the capacity to earn passively, because in my retirement, I don't want to be very active. I want to be passive. I want to build a nest egg that is able to take care of my children, that's able to take care of my future, is able to help me maintain my lifestyle. That's what I want to do. Number two, is there anybody who knows number two in the house? You know, number two, can I see can I have the name of number two? Anybody knows number two? Does anybody know number two? Number two on the table. Anybody? You want to give it a stab? Anybody knows who number two is? You can try. Anybody? Do I have any taker in the house? Anybody? I'm waiting for you. Is there anybody who's writing this on my screen? No. I want number two. Don't give me a long list. I just want number two from you. Okay, number two. Somebody is writing is using marker on my screen. Is that how you're playing with your phone? you're playing with me. Either way. Anybody? Is there anyone? Is there anyone? Okay, so I can see there's quiet in the house. People are jumping her name. That's the only woman in that group, and I expected that somebody will know her name. Up until, I was just trying to check positions, up until this year, that was the richest woman in the world. She's currently the second richest woman in the world. She was the richest until like last month. I wanted to confirm that. Her name is Alice Walton. Okay, where do you think she makes her money from? Someone says, "I just look at this one." Where do you think she makes her money from? Okay, her name is Alice Walton. Alice Walton. Can anybody associate where? Good. Somebody said Walmart. Very good. Now, this is one of the daughters of Sam. Sam, I believe it's Sam Walmart, who was the founder of Walmart. This is one of the daughters. She has become the second richest woman in the world by virtue of her inheritance. Okay, the business was built by the father. She earned equity in that business by virtue of what was passed to her in a will, in the father's will. So she has stake in that company, and this value of her stake in that company is worth billions of dollars. I think if I can get the precise value of her wealth, her current worth is 61.9 billion US dollars. Hello? Yeah, sorry, you lost me for a while. There was something with my internet that just went off. If you are, I hope you can hear me now. If you're here and you can still hear me, just give me a yes. Okay, good. So yes, let me continue my very interesting conversation. I hope you are following. I hope you are following. If you're following and you're learning something, it's making sense to you, you know, just give me an eye. Give me an eye. Good. So Alice Walton is an art collector. She has dividend from equity from in Walmart. She earns dividend. She earns cash from the business that was passed on to her. Basically shows you that, you know, you can be a billionaire. There are many ways. Some people can, you know, marry into billions. Some people can walk into billions. Some people can inherit billions. And I think you already know if you're going to inherit anything. So if you know you're not inheriting anything, then you need to work. Okay, some people inherit, but they don't even want to get what they inherited. They still want to work. So someone like Davido's father is very wealthy as well, but says, you know, I want to do it my own way at my own time. Okay, yes, she's Abisola. Abisola is the name of the lady in the middle there, Alice. Now, number 3 on that list, who is number 3? So, number 3, his name and what he earns from. His name and what he earns from. Anybody know number 3? Just give me quickly. And then if you're number 4, give me number 4 as well. What is this, my Lord? Jack Ma. Okay, so Jack Ma is eCommerce. Alibaba. Okay, Alibaba is, of course, he has equity in Alibaba. Alibaba is big, he's a monster. He also has a number of other companies. China is really tackling him at the moment. He will have probably been the one who ran the biggest IPO in the history of IPOs. He was about to launch something before the Chinese government decided to slow him down a bit. Alipay, good. He also has Ant. There's a corporation called Ant Corporation or something like that that he owns. Is big in e-commerce. Is earning a lot of value there. Is like the Amazon from China. Phenomenal guy, phenomenal business acumen, phenomenal income as well. Number 4, who knows number 4? I know that many people know number 5. Many people know number 5. Well, number 4 is who? Number 4 should be, what's his name again? Anybody? Larry Ellison, correct. Larry Ellison is the CEO of Oracle, I believe. It's one of the wealthiest men in the world as well. And of course, like I said, Oracle. So that's the giant, the business he built. That business, I'm sure, is returning residual income for him today. He's a businessman. Of course, number 5. Anybody know number 5? Of course, if you don't know number 5 and you're a guy, some people will flog you. If you're a lady, maybe they'll forgive you. Okay, Cristiano Ronaldo. C. Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo, where does he make money from? What's the source of his own wealth? Anybody? Okay, what does he make money from? He makes money from endorsements. He makes money from entertainment. He's earning some royalty. Okay, he's also playing football and earning very well as a footballer. Okay, awesome. I'm sure you all know about number 6. Number 6 is talking to you. And, you know, so you have number 6 there. That's me. I just put my name inside so that I also follow. I'm follow com. And then number 6 is who? Who knows number 6? Someone says it's Italian, intellectual property. Okay, oh, you can tell me where it makes money from. So number 6 is who? Who is number 6? Number 6 is Tyler Perry. Awesome. Tyler Perry, you know, does movies, is a producer. Where does he make money from? Where does he make money from? He's an actor, yeah. Where does he make money from? Is he making money actively or passively? Which of his income is more, the active or the passive? Endorsements, okay. He's also a producer, yes. And he develops some movies, gets them on different channels to play, and some level of royalty from there. So heavily into passive income as well. Who is number 7? Who is number 7? Good. Elon Musk. Okay. And where does Elon Musk make money from? Elon Musk is currently the CEO of 2 companies. He works in one company from Fridays to Tuesdays till Mondays, and then he works on that company from Mondays till Thursdays. He shuttles between 2 companies, Tesla, and there's another one that he's involved with. He shares his time between them. He's into a number of things as well. He's also very, very loud on cryptocurrency. He's one of the prominent supporters of the Dogecoin. He always cracks jokes about it and makes the value of Dogecoin to soar. He's currently the world's richest man. He's very popular for his desire to go to the moon. And because cryptocurrency, people also want to go to the moon, there's a nexus of skills, of interest in that side. He's earning a lot of active income, a lot of passive income as well. He's not quite, I don't think he's not quite 50 yet. It's going to be 50 next year. So quite reasonably young man. He's doing phenomenally well. He's earning active income, yeah, and he's earning a lot of passive income as well from the board of the companies that he owns. Tesla shares have been firing over the last 4 years. Tesla shares have been out of this world. So, yeah, there's value growing there for him as well. And who's number 9? Who's number 9? Good. Okay. At number 9 is Ed Sharon. Okay. And where does he make his money from? He said endorsements, acting. You know what I like about Ed Sharon? What I like about Ed Sharon is go and look for Ed Sharon on YouTube. Go and look for him on YouTube. He's my mentor on YouTube. He's the mentor of my mentor on YouTube. Why did I say that? Ed Sharon has about 4 different albums on YouTube that have over 1 billion views. Over 1 billion views. When you have 1 million views on YouTube, there's a kind of income you're anticipated to be earning on YouTube. When you have 1 billion, and not just one song. You have a number of songs in the 1 billion, 2 billion, 2.5 billion category. You are Ed Sharon. Ed Sharon is killing it, okay? From fan base, followership, listenership, it's amazing. Not many people recognize him, so I'm sure only a few people who like Ed Sharon particularly will probably identify, okay, this is Ed Sharon. It's not as if he's particularly eye candy like that, but it's amazing the kind of music he writes and sings, and the followership that he enjoy, the royalties that he earns possibly on YouTube as a channel alone can be incredible. Now, if you're listening to me and you're listening to some of the things I'm saying, I'm basically using this conversation to get you into understanding the difference between active income and passive income. I'm using this conversation to help you become aware that you can make money from doing different things, but you want to be conscious about, what am I making here? Is it active income? Is it passive income? Okay, and is it sustainable? Can I continue to earn this when I'm no longer active? Is this something that I can do? Is it something that can yield value for me when I'm no longer strong enough to work? But even this myth of strong enough to work is becoming a myth, because we have people who are 80 years old and they are still working, but they're working at very interesting things. And even if they don't work there, they still generate value as well. And one of them is the last man on this place, number 10. Who knows number 10? Warren Buffett. Good. Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett is an investor. What does he make money from? It's called the Wizard of Omaha. And he has for over 40 years, he's invested in a variety of businesses, and the kind of dividends he has returned to his investors, the kind of returns he has given the people that are participating in his investments has been mind-blowing. People have literally invested $5,000 with him and become millionaires in dollars over the years based on his strategy for selecting tokens, for selecting stocks, of buying when everybody's selling and selling when everybody's buying. The Wizard of Omaha has been amazing. And you have him in his 80s already. He's still doing very well. He's still finding among the top 10, top 20 richest people in the world. So if you want to talk about wealth and you want to get wealthy, you need to become familiar with the fact that there's nothing you are doing that disqualifies you. There's nothing you are doing that takes you out of the region. You can drive and thrive from where you are, but you need to first of all identify, where am I financially? And that's why it's important to do what I call a health checkup. And when I come your way next time, what I'll be focusing my attention and my energy on is to help you do that health checkup in 3 levels. I'll do a health checkup that gives you general financial well-being. And I'll give you a health checkup that gives you an idea about where you are in the process. And then you can begin to measure yourself. There are workbooks that allow you to do that. There are step-by-step processes that you can use to begin to work with your spouse, work with your partner towards, how can I create a financial future that I desire. I put here Harvest 1.0 because one of the very strong words that I got from God at the beginning of this year is that this year is going to be a year of exceptional harvest, exceptional productivity. And this year is month 10 already. There are 2 months to go, and that word will not drop to the ground unfulfilled. That word will be fulfilled, and it will not be fulfilled in my life alone. It will be fulfilled in your life as well. Can I have somebody say a believing amen? Okay, that this year, I had very clearly that I will throw my net into the water and I will catch fish that is too big for me to handle, and I'm going to look at 25 years income rolled into 1 year. Okay, and not just 25 years income for me, 25 years income for me and a few people around me. That means as an individual, I can also actually have access to 100 years income, because I'm going to go together with a group. We're going to have phenomenal success. And to that harvest, if you're going to reap phenomenal harvest, then you must be willing to plant exceptional seed. Okay, people who pray for harvest who have nothing in the soil are jokers. If you are asking that you're going to have harvest, and you're confessing that we'll have harvest, and you're confessing that will be exceptionally productive, and you put nothing in the soil, when the rain of heavens come and it blesses the soil with rain, and the manure sprouts and it gives life to every seed, if your seed is not in the soil, your prayer is wasted. So, ladies and gentlemen, for people who know that I can reap a harvest of finances, what preparation must I begin to make? I need to get myself knowledgeable. I need to know where I am. I need to know where I'm going. And I need to make myself available in the places where opportunities are happening. There are 2 categories of people. There are people who claim that they are standing on the promises, but all they are really doing is sitting in the premises. And there are people who move themselves to where the rain is falling, who move themselves to where the opportunity is arriving. Because prayer is not delegation to God, it is collaboration and partnership. As we hope for better futures, we need to ask ourselves, what is my role to play in this journey? Where do I come in? What must I do to become a participant of the things that I anticipate? So this conversation we're having about financial intelligence, the reason why you are here today is because something within you is attracting you to the concept of creating wealth. And you're on this platform because for you, it is possible. I tell people, God doesn't give you an appetite except he has already prepared a banquet. Everything that man will eat, man met here on the earth. When man said I was hungry, it was not when God began to cook. What man will eat was already prepared before man was formed. You and I need to understand that when I have a desire, it is possibility seeking expression. My desire is proof that the object of my desire already exists. My desire is proof that the object of my desire already exists. That if I know that I will reap harvest, then I need to do what I need to do because that desire is pointing me in the direction of what is possible. Desire is function seeking expression. It is gifting seeking manifestation. It is the fact that I can seeking to be done. And once I understand that very clearly, then I need to take deliberate steps to one, ensure that I'm informed. Two, ensure that I have access to somebody who can guide me in the journey to financial freedom. It is not a walk in the park. It is not a sprint. It is a marathon. And guess what? The best of us get tired. And that's why stationed at every junction of that race should be somebody carrying glucose and telling you can have some. Because the race that you're running is a far race ahead and you need to get prepared. Somebody said, if I had known that the world was a war, I would have come from my mother's womb with weapons of war. Reality is that this world, there's a lot in it that we may not be prepared for. And that's why the first phase of preparation is acquire knowledge, is become aware that where I am financially is not possibly where I want to be. Where I think I'm going is not where I should be headed. And one of the things that begins to make that abundantly clear is when we do our health checkup. Till I come your way next week, we'll be taking on the journey of the checkup, and then we'll now go into the practicalities of what can I do to reap the harvest, to enter into the life of my desire, my dream. If you will be in the next class and you will not come alone, you will come with a friend. Okay, you can help me type in that chat box there, yes, as I summarize today's meeting and prepare us for what we're going to talk about in the next coming week as we begin to enter into the real core of the course and we do the financial checkup and we do the exercises and we begin to work together towards this. My desire is that every one of us who are in this class together, will be able to access a phenomenal future. You get your dreams accomplished. The harvest that is due you will come. You will walk and not just walk in vain. You walk towards clear objectives and you will not walk alone. Okay, you'll be like Liverpool. You have guidance. Thank you very much for having me today. I think we can continue next week, Tuesday, same time. Today's a public holiday, so we had quite a number of people who could make today. Let's make next week, Tuesday, same time, 9 o'clock. I will be sharing further on this topic. A reminder for those who have heard me before in a new way, and a little bit of extra ginger and drive for those who haven't heard me before. Thank you very much, everyone. God bless.
Sir, thank you so much for the wisdom you shared. Short time with us, great lessons, great knowledge. I want us in the comment section to just thank him, say thank you, sir. And like he said, we're going to